Today I share with you. Use Formula Deformer in chord to meet special needs. For example, I first put this do piece, increase its number of segments. Then we turn on the Formula Deformer. For example, I moved it here many times we hope. Here, the ripples spread outward. It is now rippled and spreading inwards. If we want to go out, we need to change this plus into minus. It's just going to go this way, right? The plus sign is to go inside. Note, this is a parameter that needs to be adjusted. Then there is the number of ripples in it. The number of ripples is multiplied by this. Now it is 2. For example, if you want 8 ripples, let's multiply it by 8. For example, if you want more quantity, for example, 6, this can be adjusted, right? Then its frequency. Its frequency is now very fast. This intensity can also be passed through the size. This is also controllable. It has 2. 1 is the size here. This Y can also be controlled. So let's say mine is also 200. For example, you don't want to pass this adjustment now, then you can pass 0.1 here, right? These two parameters, 1 is here, 1 is here, the two of them can control its height. Then the speed is through T here. I'm going to slow it down now, divide it by 2, then it slows down by half, then we divide it by 4. Then it should be slower, right? It's this parameter of it. What exactly is controlled? Right. Good. Of course you can also use domains here. For example, we can use the linear domain to affect its scope of action. Okay, there's nothing wrong with these, but many times we hope that hey, there may be some changes in speed here. Set a keyframe here. From 50 to 50, it's all the same here. Then it'll make a speed change here. Need to speed up here. Then it'll change it here. Is it okay here? Divide by 2. Good to take a look. Change to 200. Then go here. We record again. Then slow down again. Slower, for example, 12 o'clock recording. Okay, it's now from slow to fast. Then slow again. Right, it can be operated like this. But it's not that intuitive to operate. I'll use another one here, a relatively simple method. Go show it to everyone. Another way. I turn this off. Move away. Don't. Good. Okay, let's add a vertex map to it. Then use sphere domain. Let's place it here in the corner of the influence. Good. Covering our scope from start to finish. Then we add formula here. Our play timeline. Take a look at the effect. It also now has a ripple effect. Then, for example, we need to modify its frequency. For example, 8. But it's too fast now. Let's change it to 8. You can control how fast or slow this goes. Click here. Observe changes in real time. It is much more convenient to operate the deformer blindly than we just did. Right. Then we directly select the object. Hold down the Shift key to add a displacer. Then shading. Add vertex map here. Then assign the vertex map. Note that here in this vertex map now it has no effect. We're going to use this deformer point. Let's not check. We got it now. A custom created formula deformer. We control this through. And we can also define contours. For example, we can pull the curve, adjust according to your needs. Create another point in the middle. More customization. There is more scope to control. Or let him make a crest like this. All of this is fine. But pay attention to the number of polygons you have. Then he can operate like this. Create a linear domain directly here. Add linear domain. We adjust the angle. And then we do the blending here. Right, we can multiply. Then or subtract. These are all possible. For example, you want it. Always remain at the world origin. Here you can add a solid layer. Add a solid here. This is 50%, right? This linear domain. Let's not have any more influence here. Domains that can be used here. Use the restrictions here. Then it is always at the bottom now. It will not be lower than our world. If it is solid, remove it here. It will move underground. Let's add a solid. Note that it is 50% transparency. We take the linear domain and invert it. Then there's its speed change. The same goes for this speed change. We can adjust it here. Is this speed? A negative number means the opposite direction. Positive number. It is heading this way. For example, let's make a variable speed animation. It was normal in the beginning. For example, it is 10. Then to about 80. When 80 to 100, change it to 35. Record the keyframe again at 135. Then it goes back to 10%. Let's reset this curve. Cancel contest mode. Don't need this. Because after clamping, his negative value, this part going underground is gone. It's like this piece collapsed. So if you want to keep this, it uses Max's words here. It won't work here. We can use screen. Just use screen. Copy a contrast effect. Well, this is what I want to share with you today. How to custom create this kind of formula deformer. This is Deformer Motion Design. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. See you next time.